y'all, we are starting off today's little dessert treat with the perfectly moist pineapple supreme cake. Add us some mandarin oranges, full can, including the juices, 10.5 ounces. And I'm gonna just kind of give myself a good little mix with a little whisk, and we're just gonna kind of lightly but vigorously chop up these little mandarin oranges. We don't want the whole orange in there together, but we do want that pulp kind of throughout this entire cake. But don't worry, y'all, we have more ingredients. I just wanted to make sure I got this kind of mixed on up. We're adding ourselves 4 large eggs. I actually grabbed some extra large, so hopefully that's not too big of a deal. And we're doing half a cup of some vegetable oil and pour that right on in there. So similar to the box cake recipe behind it or on the back of it, but we're just improvising and adding us some extra flavorings. All right, so you see how they're not full oranges, but that pulp is still kind of right on in there? This is exactly what you're gonna want. Okay, so now set this out the way. Bring in a 13 by 9 Pyrex. Got a little parchment paper, and y'all, I'm not gonna crumble it because we're just gonna throw it right on in here. You know what, it's not even gonna bend, but let's just pour the cake on in here, filling it up. And y'all, I just like to make sure with this parchment paper, instead of oiling the pan, because we want to make sure that this does not get stuck on the sides. All right, so this now gets to go in that oven. Our oven is set to 350, and this baby's gonna be in there about 25 to 27 minutes. But make sure when you poke a little toothpick through, no batter comes off. We're gonna get this cooking and start on the dressing. Okay, for this dressing, y'all, we're gonna take Cool Whip. Now, I did the big one because I'm also gonna be making myself a little fall pie, no bake pie. But this, actually, I'm gonna take some of this back. We are doing 20 ounces of some crushed pineapple. This one is in pineapple juice, and I tried to drain it as much as I can because we don't quite want this runny, but we're gonna give this a quick little mix, and this is gonna just be that perfect coating, that perfect dressing to our cake. And let's get, you know what, y'all, before I mix it all up, don't forget to add yourself a little vanilla pudding by Jello. I always call it Jella, but it's just gonna, it's the pudding kind, y'all, not the Jella. I don't even know if they make vanilla Jella, but vanilla Jella, I like that. Sounds like a band. Okay, I'm just gonna give this a quick little mix. Now that this is all mixed up, y'all, it's time. We're gonna set this in the fridge, let it kind of settle in, let that pudding kind of thicken up. That way, when our cake's done and cooled off, our dressing is ready to go on top.
All right, I'm not sure what keeps on happening to these videos, but now that this cake is out and ready and it is squishy, y'all, we're just gonna take it on out off of that parchment paper the easiest way, just by flipping it over. And that's just gonna give us the perfect little side and flatness to start dressing it. Now, this sat into the fridge about 20-30 minutes while the cake was finishing up baking. So we just glob it right on down that center, and I'm just spreading it out. Now, what would have been good is maybe if I threw some cherries on it, but y'all, let's just get right on in to slicing it up and getting us out a little piece. But y'all, this cake is just so moist. It is so good. Y'all have to try it.